disastrous situations with friends, like disastrous. One of them's in jail.
Oh no.
Literally insane. Like I do this thing where like even my mom's like, Corinne, like just like calm down, like don't let people in too fast. Like
Oh honey.
Welcome to the OHoney podcast.
Where you get the sticky and the sweet with Summer.
And Amanda and Corinne. So you guys may know Corinne from The Bachelor, right?
Yes.
Yes, and she was also an actress before that, and that's kind of what gave you your big break, I guess, right?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's what gave you an audience and a lot of attention and like the following, I guess. And then from there, you're kind of like wanting to push it more towards the acting space and.
Yeah, comedy, acting,
Cool.
hosting, all of that fun stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And what's your favorite thing to do out of all of it?
I think my favorite thing to do is really like comedic hosting.
Yeah.
You could say, yeah.
Yeah, because
I just love talking to people. I like making people laugh.
You can really just be yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you have a boyfriend?
I have a boyfriend. He lives in New York.
Oh, long distance.
Yeah.
Because you're here, right? In LA?
I live in LA. He
Yeah.
lives in New York. Yeah, it's been super easy though because like I don't really have like a real job, so I could just like go whenever I want, basically.
Yeah.
My management team doesn't love that.
Yeah.
But
Like, can't you find somebody closer? You're like, oh, well.
I've tried dating guys in LA. I really like, ew.
Really? You're just not just straight, ew.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just,
What, not feeling
it's just
it?
all of them are just, well, everyone that I've dated.
Yeah.
It's just like, they like want to go like full force and then it's like the pullback and then you're just like, but like, you're so lucky to have me. Like, why are you even pulling back? Like, this is weird. Like, you're not really anyone. And they're like, the whole thing. And it's like,
Yeah.
no.
You think it's a mixture of ego and also, you know, not being able to commit because of just so much temptation?
Yeah.
But New York, though, is so much temptation, too. And it's so, like, it's another city, you know? I feel like cities can be similar, but East Coast people, I guess, are...
I'm from New Jersey originally.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so like I always like gravitated toward wanting to go back there.
Yeah.
So my mom was
Makes
like,
sense.
well, my parents now live in Miami, so
Oh, okay, cool.
my mom was like, of course, like you would find someone that lives in New York. Like you always wanted to go back to New York. My mom's all mad about it. She's like, no.
And your management's like, oh, God, she wants to go to New York.
Oh my
How
God.
often do you go there to visit him?
Like for a while it was like every weekend. Then I was like, whoa, gotta chill.
Yeah.
So now it's like every other weekend.
I feel like you can work from New York, though, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's a ton of
Definitely.
work in New York, especially, I mean, a lot of it is in LA, but, like, there's a lot in New York, too.
Yeah, there is. There definitely is, which is really great. And I'm with like an agency that also has an office in New York, so that's so wonderful.
Yeah.
But like my main peeps are like here.
Yeah.
And like we have a few big things going on right now, so like I'm
it.
trying to be here and present like as much as possible because
But
it's
that
important.
love thing gets you.
No.
And, like, kind of, do you ever get frustrated with that sometimes or find yourself, like, in an internal argument with yourself of, okay, I love him, but work. But I love him. But work. Like, are you
Yeah,
kind of
that's
back?
exactly what it is. It's, yeah, he's just like, well, when are you coming? But then he's also like really sweet. He's like, okay, but like you really need to focus on your career. Like if you want to like move here one day, like you got to like really like do what you want to do now.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, because New York rent is expensive.
yeah.
What does
Joint
he do?
income.
What does he do?
He does like Amazon distribution stuff. So
cool.
he's like super busy with all that.
No, yeah.
So I'm like,
On
okay.
Amazon all the
Amazon.
time.
Yeah, I've spent most of my time on Amazon.
It's
Facts.
that business is truly insane. I had
Yeah.
no idea about like people buy everything. Like I'll go to his warehouse and I'll find like rat ball food, and I'm like, babe, like what the hell is this?
yeah.
And
I
he's
buy
like,
chinchilla food off
I
there.
sell like 60,000 units a day of this.
That's what she's buying.
Yeah,
basically.
literally.
Chinchilla food.
Yeah. for him.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Does he-
Amazon's where it's at.
Yeah. Does he like understand the world that you're in?
At first, he like really didn't,
Yeah.
and like it was like New York, like that. Like I have a lot more fans there, you could call them or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's just like there like sometimes is a point where we can't go like 10 feet without someone asking us for a picture.
Yeah.
So when I first started dating him, he was all like me.
Yeah.
And like, he'd like try to be like, no, you're not famous. Like chill, like
Yeah.
relax, or
Like-
like whatever.
You tell that to all the people coming up to me and asking me
And
for
then,
a photo.
yeah, like it
Yeah.
became kind of like that. So now he's like super supportive and like way more understanding. But at
He's
first
like, I'll
he
take the
was
photo.
like, yeah. Sometimes he'll get mad and he'll just be standing there, and the girl will be like, and
Yeah.
he'll just be like, oh, did you want me to take it? She's like, no, it's fine. I'm like,
Yeah.
babe, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
So
It'd be sweet.
yeah,
Nice. You're like, very nice.
This is my image.
yeah.
How did you guys meet?
So we actually met through one of my best friends from high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually a really crazy story. I was like in Miami, like I had just went to Ultra. I was like doing whatever.
Yeah.
And I like called my friend who was in town also. He lives in New York now too. So he was friends with John from New York.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, Jared, like I need to go out tonight. Like I'm not going home right now. Like I need to go out. He's like, Corinne, like I have a flight in the morning. Like I'm not
Relax.
going out. I was like, no, we're going out. He's like, okay, I'm putting you on a group text with my friend John. He'll take you out. He'll take care of you. Like it's fine.
This is all single friends ever, by the way.
Yeah.
We have to go out.
And then I like FaceTimed him, like never meeting him or anything. I was like, I'm coming out with my sister. Like get ready. And like I like hung up the phone, and like me and my sister looked at each other, and we were like, he's like really cute. She's like, I like him for you. And then we made out that night at Live, and it was like this whole thing, and now we're dating for over a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Some Miami romance.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a common thing, but a rare thing that it lasts for that long.
Exactly.
So you
Yeah,
are
and I like how
blessed.
you guys like met in person. So many times we ask people like, how'd you get me? It's like, oh, I slid in the DMs. Like it's always like through social media people are meeting now. It's like you guys have a cute story. I don't think I've ever heard one like that.
The cute club story.
No, but it's like they're like like FaceTiming each other and stuff. Like
Oh, yeah. Before you were FaceTiming, I missed that part of the story.
that's what the story. She FaceTimed him, and then her sister.
I
was
thought she
like,
FaceTimed
she's really
Jared.
cute.
No, I was on a group chat with them.
And then he
and
sent
then
her-
so I like wanted to just like see what he looked like before I like went
My
and met
bad.
him.
Got it. You're like, of course.
Yeah.
And then her sister was like, he's really cute. He's cute for you. And then
Yeah.
she's like,
Oh, see, I mixed up the story. I thought you were going
I got
for
you.
your friend Jared, and your sister said he was cute for you, but you ended up meeting the
No.
friend.
Jared's like been my friend for like 15 years. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
he's a real one.
He's a real one.
And is there any insecurities about, I mean, that's how you guys met, so without Jared, that wouldn't be a thing, but is there any insecurities from John, is his name? What's your boyfriend's name?
John.
yeah.
Insecurities like
With you being such best friends with a guy.
no. All my friends are guy friends.
Yeah.
Like, I never really. I don't like mix well with girls. You know.
That seems to be a common thing, and that sucks. Like, why do we do that? Like, why do girls?
I don't
like,
know.
Yeah.
You should
why
have
is
seen
it-
me in the house at the mansion. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Everyone hated me.
Maybe you're like scarred from that, and then you're just
No,
like,
it's just I don't know. It's been like a chronic thing in my life. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Girls are just like blah. So yeah, all my
we're
friends
over
are guys.
here like,
We're like, okay. Well,
but it's in different situations.
you guys
though,
never
right?
had girl drama.
oh, always.
I mean, of course.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I always talk about it's like probably repetitive and everything, but like on all the podcasts. But like in high school, I was only friends with dudes, and then the girls don't want to be your friend, and then you're friends with dudes, and then they're making rumors that you're fucking all the dudes. It's like I would be your guys' friend. I wouldn't want I want to be friends with you guys, but you guys hate me.
Story of my life.
Yeah, so then I'm friends with all the dudes, and all of a sudden I'm like having sex with all of them. I'm like, wow, I'm so busy. Shit. But they're really just all my friends. Like I literally would never in a million years, and they don't think of me like that either. Like we're like really good friends, and like so much better to be friends with guys sometimes because there's
Exactly.
no drama. They're like it's not all that stupid shit. Like
When you find those girlfriends though that are like
think all girls want
supportive and all that, like those are some of the best friends that you have too.
I have like two.
Yeah.
My wedding party, 2.
Yeah, but like, how much do you love them and appreciate them?
So
and,
much.
Yeah.
So much.
it's just
And like our families are friends too. So it's like,
yeah.
like we're real close.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like I keep my friend circle super tight because
And how do your relationships differ from each other with like a female best friend that you have versus like
Male
a
best
guy
friend.
best friend? Like what do you get from each of those relationships that you per se wouldn't get from the other
I
one?
mean, like the girls, like obviously can tell certain things too, and like the guys
And
just
can relate
don't
to.
really want to hear about like my period cramps.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just. But like my guy friends would literally like kill someone for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can tell them like funny shit too, like weird sex stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the girl stuff is just like sometimes more like emotional. Like if I'm just going through like I lost a fucking follower today. I like
Please help me.
Yeah, literally, they're like, Corinne, you're fucking fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you're annoying me right now. Like, stop
Yes.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also why we like the guys, because they don't want to get into the drama or talk shit. They just love them, and it's fun to be with them.
Yeah,
but
it's
then
like
if you
a-
want to go down the like petty path, you have your girlfriends.
No, like, for
No,
me,
but no, girl. I would love like to have a good group of girlfriends. Like I would
Yeah.
love that more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta find it. I think that's on all of us for everything. Like, finding those people that we have around us, whether they're guy friends or girlfriends, whatever it is. Like, I feel like that's on us at the end of the day. And when people complain about, you can't find good people in this world, can't do this in this world, I always relate it to that's like the energy that you're putting out there. That's like what your mind is stuck on, and that's not allowing you to accept those people and find those people in your life because you're just so like stuck in this mindset. So.
Do you have a good group of girlfriends?
Oh yeah, like I have, but they're all different. Like they're all
Like,
from
we're
different.
obviously friends, but we don't have like when we hang out, it's just us. So we don't have like
yeah.
other.
I don't
girls
have
we
like
hang
a
out with.
Sex and the City group of like girlfriends where it's
Yeah.
like all of us running around together.
That's kind of that'd be kind of
I did
fun,
have
though.
that though when I lived in Miami. Like I had and I'm still like really good friends with today. We lived together in Miami. Another friend that we lived together in Miami too, and we're still super close. And then two other friends that were a part of our girl group that live in New York. And we were all so different from each other, and we butt heads a lot. But then we would figure out how to like get over that and just be like, all right, and still love each other at the end of it.
Yeah.
But we all also weren't like, we never like found ourselves being competitive with each other either, because we were so different too.
See,
Like,
that's the thing. You need to find a group of girls who like lift you up and don't try to compete. Because once it starts getting like competitive,
It's
the
hard,
thing. Like
though.
me and
Yeah.
Amanda, we lift each other up. We don't compete. Like
Yeah.
we want each
Yeah.
other to win, and that's like the type of friends that you need around you.
Yeah.
it's just like confidence within yourself then. But I mean, you were in a place where you were literally competing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
So
but
it
even
makes it-
after the fact, like
Yeah.
I've had a few situations over the past like 2 years where like I've had disastrous situations with
Yeah.
friends, like disastrous. One of them's in jail,
Oh no.
literally insane. Like
Yeah.
I do this thing where like even my mom's like, Corinne, like just like calm down, like don't let people in too fast, like
Yeah.
because then like I just like get really excited and I let people in and I'm like, take
here's
my clothes,
everything.
take
Yeah.
my money, like
Yeah.
take my f***ing dog.
I love
like,
you. You love
literally.
me forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then it becomes just like drama and then like scary things happen and like it's just like I've had a few situations like that and I'm just like, why does this happen? But yeah, so that's why now I'm just like more cautious about girls.
Yeah.
I think having two really good girlfriends is good.
No, having like two really good
Friends
friends,
in general.
period, is
Yeah.
great. Like, you know, and it's so funny how we talk about this before too, but how the mindset changes of like needing all the friends. And then you're like, no, like,
Yeah,
I
once
want,
you get
Yeah.
older, it's like
Yeah.
smaller, tighter circle is better.
yeah, for sure. And you guys, so you used to go and see your boyfriend every weekend, but now you kind of limited it to,
Yeah. Like I'll go like 2 weeks without seeing him and whatever.
yeah.
Like-
You made it 2 weeks.
I'll go 2 weeks without seeing him.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's
I think the
fine.
longest I haven't seen him is like 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like the longest I went.
That's
with
actually really good.
Yeah.
Does he come out here, or do you just visit him?
Not really. He's came out here like 3 or 4 times.
But your job allows you to travel more
Yeah.
than
And then
his.
his is, yeah.
Yeah. And it's good because like when I go to New York, I can also do like press stuff there. So
Yeah, it's productive at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah. It's not like he
For the
lives some
most
like
part.
random place where it's like you just go there and sit around.
Yeah, you're lucky he's not in like Alaska
Kansas.
or something. You're like, how am I supposed to work from Alaska right
yeah.
now? Like,
It'd be a
I'm
really
like-
long flight too.
Yeah,
That'd be like a lot.
Yeah.
but have you introduced him to your parents?
Yes, of course. Like families are super tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have a place in Miami also.
Oh,
so
cool.
like they're always there, and like our parents are great. and-
Oh, awesome. So both of your families became friends
Yeah.
from it too? Really? That's so cool.
That's amazing.
You guys are like married basically.
I know.
It's like, did you do a trip down there for them to introduce them? Like a special trip, like a family trip? It was dedicated for that.
No, it kind of just all happened. Like
Yeah.
I
That's the
just
best
like
way.
I was going up for my sister's 18th birthday, and then I was like, come, and then like he came, and like,
Yeah.
everyone met, and like it was so good.
Do you have a big
Yeah.
family? Like how many sisters? Like one sister?
One sister. We're 9 years apart. She's 18. She's turning 19. I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But does the age difference make you guys not as close, or are you guys
We
super
weren't close like growing up, but then we became like best friends.
It always happens that way.
See, that's the thing. I have
Yeah.
2 sisters, and Amanda has 2 sisters. So I think when you have sisters, you have girlfriends for life.
Yeah. Where do you have it within your?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Florida too. So do you know where Stewart is? Stewart. So it's like
Is that by Orlando?
West Palm Beach.
Oh,
so it's, yeah,
okay.
that area. And then Miami, like I lived in Miami for a while, and then but I was born in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And, like spent some years in Connecticut. So I'm like East Coast. And
Yeah,
then
same.
Over here.
I was born in New York, lived in New Jersey, then moved down to Florida.
Oh, you ended up moving down there with your family.
Yeah,
Oh,
for middle
cool.
school. It was very dramatic.
Yeah, me too.
No, it was real bad.
But I went in South Florida school. So were you in South Florida?
I went to university school.
Oh, okay.
It's like Nova's private school.
Yeah, yeah. I moved down there in 8th grade. And then so it was like when everybody already had their friends throughout middle school.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
And then you're just in there just trying to like know
Everyone's
conversations.
Like, who are?
And like I didn't know like the style of like those girls. So like I showed up with like my lunchbox with like flowers on it, and everyone was like, "Ew, like that girl has a lunchbox with flowers."
They didn't like the lunchbox with
They didn't like my
flowers?
lunchbox, and I was like,
What?
"This lunchbox, dude, that is garbage." I was like,
What type
"Damn
of
it, Mom."
lunchboxes do they have?
Mom fucked you.
Like,
It was
Just
just
matte
like
black
an
ones?
LL
To me,
Bean,
flowers
like
are
zipped
good.
lunchbox, like
Yeah.
insulated. I
no
liked
flower
it.
childs at that school. Yeah, we had such a mixed like group of kids at our school.
Where'd you go?
I went to Martin County High School.
Okay.
So it was public school. And then you just get all kinds of people there, which is cool. Like I liked that. I preferred that. If I was in a school where
And
everything
you went to UCF.
for a year, and then I transferred to Florida State. So I was like, did you go to UCF?
No, like a lot of my friends did though.
Oh, okay. Did I know any of your friends?
I think my friend Adam Snyder, you knew?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's in like my group of guy friends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. They were such cool guys, like
Yeah.
at UCF, and then I left because I wanted like the college experience, and like UCF for me felt like awesome school, but I wanted to, like the football games, and I wanted just to like.
They weren't like that there?
They were fun, but I was like, I always wanted Florida State, and I got accepted to Florida State and UCF, but I was still working down in West Palm Beach. So I don't know why I did this to myself. So every other weekend I would drive down from UCF, like have my jobs in Orlando, and then drive down to see my family every other weekend to work on Clematis Street at Roxy's.
What were you doing for work?
I was doing waitressing and bartending. Tips.
Is that a far drive from each other?
Yeah. Oh, that was like a 2-hour drive. Yeah. But I would do that. I mean, it's actually like you drive around in LA now and you're in 2 hours of traffic going
Yeah.
like,
No matter where you go, I feel
Yeah.
like it's an hour.
yeah. And this one I'm like cruising down 95, just like,
95.
yeah. So then I would just go and I'd work the weekend and then see my family and then go back up to UCF. So, and I was like in a sorority there too, but I was like the worst, like missing chapter meetings because I'm like going down. But I just wanted that whole like experience that I originally wanted and going to UCF, I was like, but I always wanted Florida State, so let me just go and try that. Like I've always been like bouncing to different places.
I've been to Florida State a few times. Don't really remember much.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's a party school.
No, it gets lit there.
Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been more lit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another, like, UCF is pretty crazy, and then you go to Florida State and you're like, oh. Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I don't know about, like, they have great programs there, but honestly, like, I learned way more outside of college than I did.
See, for me, I was like, yeah, I'm so fine without college.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saved a lot of money.
I never went to college, but like I'm from Colorado and I would drive down to Boulder, like, cause all my friends went to Boulder, like, and it was like #1 party city in the whole country, like state.
That's so
probably
funny.
even
Those
crazy.
like it's so funny because colleges love that status. If
Right, they love it.
If they get in the articles, the whole student body is just like, whoa, yes.
It's like such an
#1.
accomplishment.
Yeah, we won it all. It's like, wait, why are we here?
Wait, right?
Yeah.
No, Boulder is like insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you got your college experience from.
Yeah, but I was always sober, so I just drive everyone around.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
really
but I
good.
gotta
We needed
witness it all
people like
sober,
you.
and it's worse. You know, it's like you see how crazy it really is, because I'm like, what the hell is
Oh yeah, no, you're like,
Like when you're drunk with them or like party with them, it's like you don't even know how bad it is, because you're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, oh my god.
Now you see me, you're like, I'm
What's
never
happening?
drinking in my life.
I'm like, I never want to.
I never want to look like this.
I'm just like too mothering. Like I would just like be holding all my friends all the time. They're like puking. I'm like, oh my god. So I didn't want to go that much. So yeah.
That's great.
They're like, let's go to Boulder. I'm like,
college,
no.
everyone.
I'm like, I'm not coming.
So you just did high school, and then from there, what was
I
kind
tried
of
FIU.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't for me.
Yeah, you were just bored with it.
Yeah, I just like didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
Just was not prepared for any of that, and I was just like, no.
Yeah. And then, is your sister going to college?
Yeah, she's going to NSU.
Oh, awesome.
She got accepted to a pre-law program, so
Nice.
she wants to do
So
law.
she needs it. That you definitely need to go to college for.
Yeah.
We need our lawyers to get all those updates on law and do our contracts and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Oh wait,
Protect us.
That would be awesome if she could be your lawyer.
I know. I'm
You're
like,
like,
yes,
sister,
You're like,
please
study
go.
up, pay attention.
Study,
Yes.
pay attention, don't party
Very
too much.
important
I
for
need
us.
a good lawyer.
Exactly.
I
Get
would
a
love if someone
family
in my
discount.
family was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Dude, lawyers are so expensive. It's like, damn it.
Hey, well, we should just go back and get our degree in that. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for telling me, guys.
I didn't even see it.
Oh. Let me tuck it in.
She's like, you're such a bad friend.
You were a bad friend today. You told me my bra was out.
People who are listening to the podcast are probably like, what's happening?
Oh, yeah, my bra was out, like, for the past
It
forever,
really wasn't.
probably.
It's like a tan bra. You can't even tell.
So they'll just think my boob is out.
If I were you,
Like, don't worry, Amanda,
if
we've
I
seen
were
it.
you, I would have said, so you did see the bra, because I know the color.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, but when you
See,
were
she's like, this is why I'm not friends with girls.
she's like, oh my god.
So do you think, have you thought ahead this much, even in the relationship that you're in now? Are you like, marriage is for us? Or are you not even there yet?
I mean, I feel like at this point, if I'm going to be in like a serious relationship, I would hope it's going in that direction.
Yeah.
Again, I've been in so many like crazy situations in my life where it's just like I have it in my head. Like I know that anything can happen at any time. So like I'm not attached to like anything for sure. But like, yeah, that's where it's headed for me right now.
And you would want to have kids?
I definitely want to have kids. Not yet though.
Yeah.
Definitely not yet.
When would you know is like the time?
35?
I love how you have an age. You're like, 35 sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be like an old mom.
Yeah.
I want to be like a fun mom.
You're like, I want to bounce back from it and from the pregnancy.
Yeah.
And then still like.
One of my mom friends was just telling me a story about giving birth. She's like, this is the stuff they don't tell you. And let me tell you, it is horrific.
Yeah. Everybody, it's crazy because every woman has such a different experience, but most of them sound like that. Which is,
And I just remember sitting there, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And it's like one of those things where like you're making a face because you're like thinking about what they're saying, and I was just like,
yeah, you're like,
and like I didn't even realize like
all
I was
your
making the
emotions
face. She's like,
were
"Are you
right
okay?"
here.
I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just like,
just predicting the future right now in my head.
like yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about my
Like, I'm
organs and my genitals and all that fun stuff.
Genitals.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun word. What was some of the things that horrified you most that she was telling you?
Just like whole
so
arms
traumatized
up
still from it?
there, ripping,
The ripping.
the puffing down to like the middle of your thigh afterwards.
Oh, really? The puffing down to the middle of your thigh?
Yeah, just like,
Right?
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't happen to everyone.
Like, that one's new to me.
I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
can happen to
Because
everyone.
my sister had a complicated pregnancy. She wanted to do a natural birth, but then, like, after, I forget how many hours, it was like 20-something hours, she's like in labor. And then she's like, just give me it. And then they ended up doing the epidural, right?
Just-
Yeah, and just be like,
Would you guys rather like me? I would always rather like it come out and not do a C-section. Like I don't. If someone told me I needed a C-section, I would like. I'd
she
freak
said
out.
it's not the same after.
Really?
No, I would
Fucking
just.
same.
I just do not want a
like,
C-section.
the vagina
I don't want my
isn't the
stomach.
same after.
I don't
Yeah.
want my stomach. See, my mom. See, I have like a different view on it because my mom, she had 4 kids, 2 of them being twins. She was bedridden for 6 months because she was so huge. Like both the babies were like full-size babies and stuff.
Yeah.
She says her vagina is the same. It's the same because the vagina is a muscle, so you can do Kegels. You can like work the muscle and it can go back to the same. So she has always just been like she was fine. She's the same. Nothing's worse. No guy she's ever been with has ever told her like, oh, you've had 4 kids? Like, no one would know. She's, but my mom's
4
like,
kids, huh?
my mom's an alien though. Like, she's like some type. She's not even human. So
that is a
maybe
rare case because a lot of pregnancies, a lot of births do change down there. Like change,
Yeah.
change the
doesn't have to do
vagina
all the time.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like I don't know. I would probably do a C-section.
I would.
Yeah.
I do
'Cause
not
it
want
also-
my stomach cut open. Like that scar, no.
Most
It's not
women have
straight.
it.
It's like really
Yeah, it's
low and
across.
like, especially with like technology now, it can be like
it's-
super teeny.
Yeah, they look great now.
I'm like, I'll get my plastic surgeon in there. He could do
Yeah.
a little tucking,
Like, make
as you
it
sew me
nice.
up, like
Yeah.
nice little.
Some people do that too, like the excess
Okay.
skin and stuff too. They're like, oh, okay, just like seal that up while you're there. My friend was just over.
I've seen girls that have C-sections and are literally their stomach is just a huge
I've
scar
never
down
seen
it.
that.
either.
I have,
Really?
yeah. Because it was like, I think it was a complication where it needed,
okay.
they needed to cut it because like the baby was like,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Like, I'm sure.
I saw
I
the
would do my
scar,
research
so-
first,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm sure once, like, it's funny. It's like once something becomes relevant in your life, like even, but it's good for us to know, to understand like what other women are going through too, and just to even know our own bodies more. But it's funny how you like do all the research once it becomes like a thing in your life. You're like, okay, you get the books, you start Googling, you do all this stuff. But I don't know, it's like definitely a personal decision, because some people argue that if you don't do the natural birth, it needs to go through and just get different like juices. I don't know what the words.
I love
I don't
how
know
you were
the
so
term
confident
here.
about it, and then you're like,
Like-
wait, it came out. You're like, oh, that sounded bad.
Yeah, juices on the baby. Just yeah.
Juicing on the baby.
Yeah, it needs to happen. I don't know. I like. I'm pretty confident I would end up getting a C-section.
I don't want that.
Yeah, but that like my friend was over the other day and we went in the hot tub, and she just had her second kid, and she had a C-section, and I could not tell anywhere. I was like, "Do you just had a baby?" And she's like, I'm like, yeah. And some women love their scars too, because they're just like, yeah, that's from my baby. That's from like the human life that I just like created inside me.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Oh, honey, it's time for our sweet sponsor, Bombas.
Working out is hard. It's always been hard. Even when it's easy, it's still pretty freaking hard. Bombas socks can't change that, but they can make it more comfortable. Nobody likes those holy socks or the socks that slide down or the socks that just stink. We like high quality materials and materials that support our everyday needs and support our precious little feet, and that is Bombas. You do a lot of different things to stay active, so Bombas makes a lot of different performance socks, designed for everything from running to hiking, which I love to do in LA, and if I'm not wearing the right socks, it makes my hike miserable. So Bombas, thanks for saving my hikes. And even cycling and more. Yoga, there's socks for yoga. I'm recently getting into tennis again, so I'll even be getting my tennis socks from Bombas because they're that good. They're made with a lightweight polycotton blend, which means no matter how hard you're working, your feet will stay cool, dry, and comfortable, never sweaty. Bombas are designed with left-right contouring and a Y-stitched heel, so they stay perfectly in place. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Bombas. I mean, it is incredible. They really do serve their purpose and more. Ever notice that annoying toe seam that most socks have? That little ridge on the top? Bombas got rid of it, and I love that because I hate all of those hard lines that I get all across my feet from socks. With Bombas, I don't get that. So go to bombas.com/honey today and get 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/honey for 20% off bombas.com/honey. Well, we have this thing that we do called the honey pot.
Ooh.
And this is when our honeybees write in their diary entries and we give them advice. So, this is our first question. Dun, dun, dun. And if you guys want to send in your diary entries, you can to diary@ohoneydiary.com. Ooh, it's a whole paragraph here. Oh, honey. So, hi. So I've been friend with this guy for about 7 months now, and I've liked him more than friends for about 4. About a few weeks ago, I told him that I liked him. He never said whether he liked me or not, but he's always flirting with me and saying stuff you wouldn't say to a friend. He asked me out yesterday, and I acted like I didn't hear, LOL, and he keeps saying, "Are you gonna answer my question?" And I keep saying no because I feel like he's joking. Also, my sister has told him to stop playing with me because it's making me confused. And he got defensive and said he wasn't, so I think he likes me. What are your guys' thoughts? LOL, sorry if this is confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit, as I'm reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically,
I think he likes her.
yeah. Yeah, but you know how some guys do it too? Like, or at least when you're younger, they're like, oh, like, just teasing you because they know that you like them. Like, it's just being playful.
Yeah, but that's just mean, and then he could be like, okay, well, you're an asshole, now I don't like you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Go find someone else.
So maybe
So
just...
you could, like, spin it like that, girl.
Yeah.
Get it.
So maybe just go for it, and then if
Yeah,
not,
and then if he's an asshole, just be like, you're an asshole, and now I don't like you at all.
Yeah.
And then he'll feel like an asshole.
There you go. Done and done. Easy advice. Do you notice, like, coming from The Bachelor and, like, having that whole dating experience there, and then going out into the real world, like, because, right,
Girl.
it's completely different.
It was so bad when I first got off. It
Really?
was so bad. I had no idea what the I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so different.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the texting and the this. Like, on the show, you don't have your phone. You're just like, I'm going to do this. Like,
Yeah.
this, you have, like, in the real world, you're like, oh my God, do I text him? Do I not? I know he's going to be here tonight. I'm just going to show up. Mm-hmm. That's not weird if you do that on the show because you know where he is. And
Yeah,
you're just like, hey, I'm
all the
interrupting
time.
you, bye.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you do that in person, like, I found out that that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't do that. It's very, very awkward.
So you're just, that's so funny. What are some of the things that would be totally normal on the show, like going up and interrupting just in real life that you
Hi, I want your attention. Come with me.
Yeah.
cannot do that in person.
Maybe a guy would be like, oh wow, she's bold.
Right. It might turn them on or scare them.
Listen, I am a bold person, but like there comes a point where there is a fine line.
Yeah.
You just gotta cut it right there.
Yeah.
And I had to learn the hard way.
And I think on the show too, you're like fighting with like not fighting, but competing with other girls. You have to like take them before someone else does.
So like for a while, every time I'd meet a guy, I'd be like, let's go out to eat. Like, let's do this, let's do that. Like, oh, I'll come over. Like, no big deal. Like, and it was just like too much. And then like now I like look back, I'm like, damn, what the hell was I thinking? No wonder they didn't like me.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah.
I probably look like a psychopath to them. Did you ever have any dates with guys that were like, that watched the show? And then
So like I'll have those guys that like watch the show but like didn't tell me they watched the show.
Oh, even
they acted like
worse.
they didn't know who I am and like then like later on they're like, oh my god, I loved you on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't even know you watched it.
It's like, it's creepy when you hide it from me.
But then they do this thing where like after a few weeks of dating, they'll be like, so, you know, I'm just like on Google and stuff. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. Just all downhill from there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like, why?
When a guy starts Googling about you and like, no.
I don't think that's fair though for you.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And like,
Because, you know,
so many things.
because how long ago was that now?
2 years?
Yeah. And people grow from things and they change things and they don't.
But if you say one off thing, like even in like interviews, like I'm constantly doing like press and like other TV fun stuff and like I'm just like always everywhere. And so like if I say one wrong thing, like there's still something to be said about it from someone.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, bleh.
Yeah.
Right, because
I mean,
people, you can even say it one way and mean it another way, but then the way you say it, it like comes off wrong. Because like even sometimes I do it where I say something and I mean it in my head totally a different way, and then it comes off a certain way where you're like,
and I'm like, babe, you're like you're reading this so out of context, it's like not even funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's a huge thing too. I mean, I think everybody in the world probably goes through that too now, because everything's videotaped, like can be edited different ways.
Oh,
it's like
right.
you never know what's
that's so true.
Yeah.
I always see like now, like, you know, when people pull up like old tweets from people and like it used to be like valid, like, oh, that's probably true, because now kids and people are photoshopping them, like saying like that people said the N word or the F word or like something and photoshopping. So now you don't even know what's real or what's true.
Yeah. And even with video, because they have, you know, the AI and everything that they can do, just it looks like a real video, and it could be of you, and then it's just like you saying all the things that you would never say in your entire life, but it's just completely just built.
And even if you came
to
out
look
and
like
said, no,
you.
I didn't say that, there's going to be people that want to see you fail and want to believe it. You know, you'd be like, oh my God, I didn't say that. And everyone's like, oh yeah, she didn't say it. That was fake. The ones who did see it and want to take it with them for the rest of their life, that was true, they're just always going to take that. They're like, yep, that's true. That's always going to be true to me. And I'm going to go spread that for my rest of my life.
And like that's their one opinion of you, because that's all one thing that they've seen of you in their entire lives. So
and now they're
like,
always going to just keep on
take
to that.
They're like, they've seen one episode and they're like, yep, that's her. Like, no, that's just,
it's
that's just
ridiculous.
would you say that you have changed in any way from like when you did the show?
Oh my God, I've been like constantly changing since the show. Like after the show, like I was one kind of person, then Paradise obviously changed me completely, and then like going through different like motions after Paradise and like different friends, and you know, really learning how like what a real relationship is. And like I was also engaged to like my ex-boyfriend right after the show. It was just like I went through so much just shit that like I've been like 25 different people in a span of 2 years.
Wow. Would you never have done?
I think I'm my best self right now.
Yeah.
Way more calm, way more down to earth. Like,
do you think that all those actions that you've taken in your life, like the shows that you have done and all of that, would you change anything? Or would you just be like, that's where it got me here?
Yeah. No. I love
the journey.
I mean, I don't love like what happened during my journey, but I love the person that I am now, and I believe everything happens for a reason, and I feel like I just really needed to be taught a lesson.
Yeah.
And
listen,
it is what it is. Like,
you can't change it, so might as well just embrace it and be happy with who you are today.
and
I'm proud of everything.
Yeah, and for everybody
Proud of it.
that's good. Like, and for everybody to realize too that people like do evolve and progress and do all those things. But since we're going on an even lighter topic, because it is Valentine's Day time.
Oh yeah, we haven't said Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hello.
So for Valentine's Day, do you have one romantic Valentine's Day that just you'll remember forever, or really stands out? Or what was your best?
My best Valentine's Day was so far, honestly, John, I love you so much, but like when I was single and my Valentine was my whole family, we spent it together. They woke me up with balloons. I had just broken up with a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And chocolates, and like it was just like so like you really realize how much like family like means when like just the little things like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's crazy that your favorite Valentine's is when you were single.
Yeah. Hey, that's probably...
John better kill it this year.
Yeah. So
A lot of pressure.
Better kill it.
is that important to you in like a relationship?
The little things mean the most to me.
Yeah.
Like, get me a card.
Yeah.
Get me a f***ing card. Okay? Boys just like always forget the card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the most important part.
Like, I want to open the card. I want there to be a poem.
I don't care if it just says, Dear Corinne, and you use the message on the card, love John. That's enough.
Right. It's so simple.
That's enough.
I actually, those are my, it's super sweet that you're that nice to him. Because like, for me, it's if I get a card and it just says
Oh, if there's no gift, I'm like, oh. But you really did just get the card. Got it.
So that's nice.
Good
Thank
job.
you for that. But even if I get a card from my dad and it just says like for a birthday, like to Amanda, card message, love Dad. I'm
Card message.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, Dad, thanks.
I'm like, okay, like.
My mom does this whole, like, I grew up like with like the little things being so important.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my mom would like hand paint my lunch bags every night. So like I'd have a pretty like cute paper bag.
After that one experience.
Jesus. Oh my God.
I had
literally
friends,
help.
like in elementary school, I had like kids that like would have moms like that and like little notes.
Oh,
like,
notes. Notes on everything.
And I would be like
Yeah,
this.
my mom did
I'm
notes.
like,
Every
my mom,
holiday.
My
Yeah.
mom gave me $5 for the lunch, like this shitty lunch here.
My mom was like
never
so
made me
like,
lunch.
I used to have a coin jar because my mom, like, she basically was like raising 3 girls. So my mom had this coin jar by the front door that we'd like find quarters in to bring for lunch money. She's like, figure it out. And like, so we'd all like count, like I would have like pennies one day and quarters and then just go up into the lunch lady and be like,
You just
here you go.
yeah.
Oh, actually,
Thanks.
at the
So
school,
the $5.
you know how you can have? No, actually, I don't think it was $5. She would give us $5 so we could go at the front and put it in our accounts because you had like a little account and you would like say your like number or whatever and then it would go in. I would go up there and have a whole tray of food ready. I would say my number like you have no money left. I'm like,
Yeah. My lunch lady had such a soft spot because even in elementary school, what was the lunch lady to do? Be like, no, you can't eat today.
Yeah.
It's
no,
like they're
mine
gonna.
would. Ours was evil. Like I
Really?
literally can picture her face, and I was only in elementary school for like I was pulled out like I was like in it for like 4 months, maybe 5 months, maybe half the year. But I just remember her. She was so mean. It was like this older lady and then her daughter too, and they were evil. Like I literally can think like
It was
they
always
wouldn't
their
say
daughters.
anything.
The lunch ladies always had their daughters or their sons or whatever in school too. Because mine was the biggest.
Like, why
sweetheart.
don't their kids go to school?
Yeah.
Why don't you have to go to school?
Yeah. Why doesn't everybody go to school? Because I would check out and then I would like not have anything because I would like forget or whatever, and then she would just put like, it's okay, and just like wink at me and let me go. I'm like, I'm like, can I get a cookie too?
Yeah, Corinne didn't have to worry about this because she had like Picasso making her
Yeah,
nails.
she's like, can't relate.
Can't relate.
Sorry, girls. Do you remember your best Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was probably last year, and Bennett went and he got like all our best pictures, like all our moments that we have, and he got them framed.
Aww.
And he like, I walked into the house, so he like had like rose petals every single place, and everywhere I had to go, like, so he made me go outside while he set it up. I think I was in the gym, and then he made me like, so I had to go through the front door, and he had like a note on it, and I had to follow the instructions on where to go. So it was like candle lit like passageway like upstairs, and had like fake little rose petals going up the stairs, and then up the stairs it would like have notes of what to do. And then he had like,
Take off your
he
shirt.
got me this little ring. It was not my size. I was like, okay, I guess I'll put it on my thumb. He's huge, like it's
So many
huge.
rings,
I know,
like, one's gonna work.
I'm like, I'll put it on one finger.
Yeah.
Do you ever
like,
take them off?
Never.
The rings?
Like
My
7
roommate
years.
does that same thing.
Yeah.
I love
Same
them.
thing.
I feel like
all the
naked
rings,
without
every
them.
finger.
I
never
feel
takes them
literally
off.
naked without them. Like my fingers are like deformed, so I don't want to take them off. But like I had, and then it was like these lights that he had set up with like all the pictures that he did of us, like all framed, and he had like a note saying like, do you want to stay home and I make you dinner, or do you want to go to dinner? And I was like, I hate going anywhere. Let's stay home.
Perfect.
I'm like such a homebody. But it was like something like that where it probably cost him nothing to really do, but it was like such a cute thing. Like it was like the cutest thing. Like girls, like I would rather that than like be like, here, I got you like an expensive necklace, or you know, it's like those are a story. Like if you guys ask me like what he did, I'd be like, oh, he bought me a necklace. Like that's like a cute little story. Like what he did.
Yeah.
And it cost him nothing.
See, the little things. Guys, all the guys watching this are just taking notes. They're like, what else did he do?
I'm like, well, okay,
Cool.
where
Yeah.
did he get these
Yeah.
picture frames? Where did he get these
Yeah.
petals? Okay.
Great. I mean, even if you make the frames,
Make the frames, guys.
yeah, I'm sure you can teach them how to make a frame after all that Picasso work on your
Oh, like I used to go all out for like my like fake boyfriends.
Yeah.
Like literally would like get like the shadow boxes from Michael's and all like the like scrapbook stickers that like pop up and like print out the pictures and make it all like cute and pretty.
Oh, they
I'd
must
be like,
like,
wow,
and did they love it?
loved it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Every
Boyfriends
time.
They were like, I'm the best.
Yeah, and then I would get like a basket and like fill it with all their favorite candies and like
Such a cute
my
girlfriend.
mom taught me well.
Yeah.
My mom taught me well.
So crafty.
I feel like
Shouts
your
out,
mom's
Mom.
like a scrapbooker. Does she scrapbook? She seems like she would.
She doesn't scrapbook, but she's like album lady.
Yeah.
Like pictures, like all in a row. She has like a section of the house, like just for her albums.
Yeah.
Like all in like chronological order. Like everything's labeled. You can't touch them. She's literally Monica Geller. She is literally Monica Geller.
love Monica.
I love that.
If you touch a picture and like your fingerprints are on it, forget it.
Yeah.
Done. Like just get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Leave. She like throws the picture away. She's
Super
like,
type A.
You have to reprint it.
Yes.
that's so funny.
Like,
It's so
I
funny
could
how
relate to
different
her.
moms are, because my mom could not be any different from that.
Yeah.
Like literally night and day. I don't think the woman's ever like touched a scrapbook in her life.
I feel like since it is Valentine's Day, or like around, it's Valentine's Day time, I think it's good to give some creative ideas for Valentine's Day gifts. So do you have any that off the top of your head for guys to do for their girlfriends or for girls to do for their guys?
Yeah, I just think like anything sentimental. Like I really like the whole like picture printing thing, and then like just like doing cute like sentimental things like that. It's always not like you need to go to like Louis Vuitton and buy a purse, or like the diamond store and get a necklace. Like something more sentimental on Valentine's Day. You could do the diamonds on the birthday.
Yeah. All the companies on Valentine's Day are like, no, Corinne, don't say that.
Shut up.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Or like I think like getting engaged on Valentine's Day is like so lame.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do
Yeah.
it on Valentine's Day.
It's like, well, he proposed to me. Let me guess, on Valentine's Day? Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Predictable. Don't be predictable. And that's why sentimental is so important.
If you do want to like go super big, like get like a hot air balloon. I'll go on a hot air balloon ride with you.
Yeah, every girl,
great.
I feel like that's always
I've
on
never
a-
done it. I want to do it so bad.
I know.
I did it in Turkey. And it was like the coolest.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It
But
was
if it's
amazing.
somewhere cold, I don't want to go. Like, if it has to
little-
be somewhere warm, because if I don't like to be cold. So I'm
Yeah,
not
but then
gonna
you're
be
in a hot
freezing
air
my ass
balloon and
off.
it's hot.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
Because
in
you
there?
do, yeah, you have a flame.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
fire.
it's
Yeah.
really like that. Oh,
Yeah.
I've never obviously been in one, because
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I always wondered how like people fly hot air balloons.
Yeah. I mean,
Like steer
sure you
them
can
and
become
land
a
them.
hot air balloon pilot.
I feel like
Figure it
that's really
out.
If all else fails, I'm
Yeah.
becoming a hot air balloon pilot.
You just have to watch people make out all day. That's literally their job, is standing there and like people are making out.
I went for the views. I went on it and they had all these insane formations that were just like,
whoa,
and like hundreds of hot air balloons everywhere. So you just see them all just like,
that's
it's so beautiful.
cool. It's like jellyfish.
Yeah, it looks so cool because the hot air balloons are all like pastel colors,
Oh,
and
so
then
pretty.
the formations are like a gray. So it's just like
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
stunning. So do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Do that, John.
Yeah, John.
Yeah. Get it together. Take her to Turkey. Management is like, no.
You're like,
No, we're gonna stay in LA right now.
Yeah. What else could they do? They could do, well, yeah, I mean, the things that I
Make
remember.
dinner. It
Make
doesn't matter
dinner.
if it sucks.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
dinner.
Yep.
100%.
Make dinner.
Just look up a recipe.
Bake a
Buy a
pizza,
balloon.
Make a pizza.
Bake a pie. Yeah.
Buy a balloon. Have a movie already picked out on Netflix because
Yes.
God knows trying to find one is just gonna kill the mood
It
completely.
actually makes like, and it does.
No, it's an entire activity on its
Yeah.
own. Forget it.
It's crazy how that
So
makes
true.
such a difference. That if they thought of the movie to play, that's what Johannes did for me for Valentine's Day. He had the movie picked out, and it was,
Is there a boyfriend?
yeah, and he made it super cute. He actually, before this house, like, had worked with the builders. We weren't allowed in the house yet because it's not finished. And he's like, hey,
You guys live here together?
yeah,
Aw.
in Miami. So we're like,
Oh,
back-
nice.
mostly
nice.
in Miami.
We're in Miami.
It's
Sorry
like-
to cut you off from
No,
the
no,
other thing.
no.
We'll circle back in a
No,
sec.
yeah.
We're in Miami?
No, it's North Beach.
North Beach.
Yeah, so
North Miami Beach.
yeah, we'll tell you
North
after
Beach.
the podcast exactly where I
Oh,
live.
got it.
But so he had it all set up, and then he had the builders let him in. So this wasn't even an option in my mind. And he went to the house is completely empty, like no heat or anything in the house yet, and it's wintertime. And then they let him up into the house, and he set up the whole room with like, of course, guys always do flower petals, and then like the fake candles around the room because he knows I would freak out if they were like the real candles on the brand new wood floor.
Oh, yeah.
So he thought of me that way too.
Oh, that's cute.
And then he set up a projector screen and then an air mattress. So we would like just lay on the air mattress, watch a movie, and ordered like a vegan heart pizza.
Are you vegan?
So he did. He just made it super cute and just like put in the work and got my favorite wine. I was like, this is great.
Can vegans have wine?
Yeah. I know there's like vegan and like non-vegan wines, but I'm like, I like to say I'm plant-based because vegans like super strict like that. They go into the wines, they go into all those levels of things.
Wow. But
Wine
what would
wine
not
is
be
grapes.
vegan about wine though? It's grapes.
I guess like
Yeah,
the
I never
process
know.
of making
like,
it.
You think something's vegan and it's not.
Yeah.
So I'm just figured I'd ask.
Maybe like things are injured in the process.
Like fingers. I'm just kidding.
Like
Toenails when
bugs. I don't know.
I always thought,
to
like
me
in
that's
the old
extreme.
movie-
I'm like, all right,
You know, though,
let me
like,
drink my wine.
When they used to make it in the old days, I guess, like stepping on it. I thought they still did that. I was like,
With the wine?
yeah,
Stepping on it?
Stepping on the
I want to do
grapes.
that. That would be a good Valentine's Day thing.
That's fun.
Yeah.
done it?
Stomping
No,
grapes.
actually, I'm invited to go do that. I'm gonna go do it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go do it.
You're invited to go do it? And you
Yeah,
haven't
this company like
reached
in
out?
Napa reached out and was like, "You want to come do this?" And like, I just got it the other day, and I was
I was
doing a
about
million
to
things,
say.
but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you just remembered.
That would be so
I would be like,
fun.
yes, right away. I love like
love
unique
wine.
things like that though too.
Yeah. I just love wine.
Yeah.
Too.
Wine's so good.
Wine's good.
Yes.
Wine's good. Do you like white or red?
I'm an all the wines
You're like, I don't
kind of
discriminate.
girl.
Yeah,
Sure.
All the
rosé.
wines.
Discriminate.
Yeah.
Just wine. Like sometimes I just really crave. You know, it's really weird. Sometimes when I'm like parched after a workout, I will like go chug a beer. Literally,
that's
I'm just
chug a
like
beer.
it's the most thirst quenching thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard this before from somebody. But
John like looked at me one time. I like did it after
Yeah.
we worked out. He's like, "You are so cool right now."
And you're
I'm
like,
I'm just thirsty.
You're like, yeah, I am.
You're like, yeah, I
Throw
know.
it back. That's why you love me.
My beer after workout drinking.
Do you think it goes both ways for Valentine's Day that the girl should always get the guy a gift, or is it more of like a
Yeah, I think it's really important to like show both ways. It
Affection.
shouldn't just be it
Yeah.
shouldn't just be like one way.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm always like a cute picture maker, cake baker.
Yeah.
I love the Betty Crocker boxes, and I like draw on them.
So fun.
And it's so cute.
It's like an art form.
Yeah. I love like art projects.
Yeah, I can
Like
tell.
I'll go to Michael's and get like a soap kit and
Yeah.
like make soap.
Oh, that'd be fun, actually.
Oh my god, it's so fun.
Make
I wanna make some
kombucha.
soap.
Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't.
How do you do that?
I have never done it actually. you
Is there a kit?
Yeah, you buy like all the probiotics, I guess. I don't know, the slime stuff, whatever it is.
The mother?
I just
Yeah,
hate when
yeah.
you get
Hey,
the
the
slime in
culture,
your
yes.
mouth. Have you ever like drank kombucha and like there's like a glob of
Yeah.
like loogie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With
And
some
I'm like,
mother.
I
It
just
feels
got
like-
a loogie.
I know. I gagged once my first time trying kombucha and getting that. I was like, was not expecting it.
Yeah.
It's like when I first moved
No,
to
I
LA
thought
and
something
I
was
tried
wrong with
it.
them. Like, oh my god, this one went bad. I was
Yeah.
like, no, like I don't like this.
Yeah, it feels weird to
Yeah.
me. It does feel just like
That's
that
like
though.
the best part of it, too, in health-wise, so you gotta
gotta
swallow
down
that
it.
loogie.
Down it all. Well, I'm so happy for you and your new relationship.
Thank you.
All the best and have a beautiful Valentine's Day.
Thank you, girls. You too.
And make sure you guys check out Corinne. We'll put all of her links below. And for our audio listeners, if you want to just shout out your profiles. And
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Olympios and on Twitter
She's like, what is it?
Oh, Corinne Ollie. Sorry, I like forgot.
What is it? I don't know.
and make sure to subscribe to our OHoney Podcast YouTube channel.
And you can listen to us on the go on Spotify, Apple Play, wherever you listen to your podcasts.
And
download them.
Yes, please. And send in your diary entries to diary@ohoneydiary.com.
We love you guys. Happy Valentine's.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
honey.